Gina and I'm a retail artist for MAC Cosmetics. So I do makeup artistry in my spare time as well, freelance. I'm from Surrey, which is not too far, it's about half hour away on the train. But I'm hoping to relocate myself to London in the near future. There's definitely more variety in London street style compared to where I'm from in Surrey. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that inspires me about London. I like the way everything's kind of moved in. I'm kind of one of these people that doesn't like to think that the rest of the world is sleeping. Where I live back home, I live in a kind of cul-de-sac and it's really quiet. But what I like about London is it just never stops. And I've been to New York as well, and that was meant to be like the city that never sleeps, but I found it was nothing in comparison to London. I love London. I just love them. There's different cultures, I like the fast pace. It's weird because I've gone through, like as a teenager, I went through a lot of different kind of phases. But it was, to be honest, it's never, as far as wearing dunks and colourful clothes, it's never been a negative thing. In Surrey, I tend to think I do stand out a little bit because everybody there is quite, I'd say mainstream or whatever, but like, you know, everyone is pretty similar. Like we don't have very many like streetwear clothes or boutiques or anything like that. It's all kind of H&M's or Topshops, that kind of thing. I'm quite a loner in that respect. I tend to float around a lot of different groups, so I don't have like a crew as such. Today I've kind of matched. It's either one or the other, just depends on how I wake up and what's on my floor. I'm not very organised, so it's usually accidental if I'm matching. I mean, I don't mind wearing a clash of colour, but I tend to start with the shoes and then work my way upwards. The first time I saw a pair of dunks would be when I was about 8 or 9, and it's actually a photo of my uncle who is from the Philippines, and he was on the basketball team, and there were a few guys dotted around who had some dunks then. And that was probably the first time I saw a pair of them. These ones I've got on, they're pink and black. These actually are quite new, about 4 years old, and they were exclusive to Foot Locker, I have to say. And I just really liked them because they were really feminine. I'm a fan of like a three-way colour, so it was perfect, nothing too loud, but I really like pink, so pink and black is my favourite colour combination. For me, it's like just like the quintessential sneaker in my mind, like that shape, that aesthetic. If someone said draw a sneaker, it would be this kind of shape, that kind of cute, compact boot. With Nike Dunks, they are my favourite sneaker, just because of the shape. I love the aesthetic, especially on small feet. They just look really compact. And I like the way they can look like an entirely different shoe, just depending on the colourway. So if they're completely white, they can look really 80s, kind of Zach Morris looking. And then if they're super colourful, they can look really, you know, really interesting. So that's what I like about the shoe. I think there is a particular girl that will wear a dunk, but I also like to think there's the same kind of girl that would look just as good in a heel. I think there's something really tomboyish about a dunk, but it has a really cute feminine thing going on. Be true to your school to me would probably mean kind of just going with what you feel, you know, go with your instincts, kind of not follow the crowd. Yeah, just be true to yourself, I guess, yeah. Yeah, within your style.